Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Helldivers 2. And with that being said, let's get it in. Hello internet strangers and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Helldivers 2. And with that being said, let's get it in. I normally upload on Sundays and I did not this week, and straight up is because I was playing Helldivers 2. Call this a review, call it whatever you want. This is me kind of just ranting about the game. Short of it, the game is phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's what I want in a video game. I saw the trailer for Helldivers 2, the Democracy Liberation trailer that came out a while back, and I instantly was like, this looks like a great game. I can't wait to play it. I'm gonna get this game. Eventually, they came out with a gameplay trailer, and watching the developers play the game actually made me reconsider wanting to play it at all. I'll be honest, I didn't like it when I first saw it. When I saw the gameplay where one dude was reloading another dude's ammo, I was like, that seems so annoying. I was hoping for something more along the lines of like a Space Marines, or like a badass Helldiver coming in out of nowhere and just, delivering democracy. I saw the gameplay of the game and I immediately lost interest. What really killed it for me was watching one dude reload another dude's rocket launcher. I was like, I don't play games for realism. I play them to live an experience that I could never possibly live myself. Then the game dropped and they had a free weekend, and oh my god, it's been a Baja blast. The short of it, go and play the game. It's phenomenal. It's definitely, I know the year has just started, but it is a 100% contender for my game of the year. And let me tell you why it's a contender for my game of the year. Because this game is 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, a pure fun video game. Yes, you can say that there's a message about the capitalism or the corporization of the military. Sure, but they're not trying to jam the message down your throat. They were focused purely on making a good game, and then whatever happens afterwards, happens afterwards. More developers need to, what are they even called? More people need to be like Arrowhead Games. People should be focused on making a good video game first, and then if you want to insert a message or story or whatever you're doing, do that afterwards. Quick little side thing. The game is so good that the servers maxed out at over 400,000 people. Do you understand? 400,000 people, concurrent players. They had to improve the servers. The game's barely been out a couple of weeks. On the other hand, you have other games like Suicide Squad that is currently at under 1,000 peak players. Yeah, 1,000. They can't even break it. They're under 1,000. Last time I checked, it was like around 888, some low ass number like that. Regardless, sorry for my French. I'm going to explain to you guys why this is a good video game. First off, one, they're not trying to jam anything down your throat. They just want you to have fun, and the game succeeds in that. Probably the biggest accomplishment for me in the game is how many enemies can be on screen, and the real sense of like dread, stress that I'm feeling when I'm being surrounded by a bunch of big ass bugs, and then I have my teammate that comes in the last second, pulls me out of the fray, calls down an airstrike, and then we all still get KO'd and whatever. I'm still having a good time. I'm still having a good time when I'm losing. Do you guys understand that? You know how hard it is to make losing fun? Helldivers has made that possible. They have made losing, they have made you dying, being blown to bits, fun. Too many games want to hold your hand. Too many games want to make it as easy as possible and accessible to everyone, that they forget why we play games. We play games because we enjoy a challenge. It doesn't have to be back-breaking, nail-biting, Dark Souls levels of challenge, but I still like a challenge. That's why I play almost all of my games on the hardest difficulty, because now normal has become easy. Yes, I understand that I am an adult now and I probably got a little bit better since I was a kid, but One thing hasn't changed at all: the fact that I've always enjoyed a challenge and I have a sense of accomplishment when I do something in the game. Let's take example, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Love the game, phenomenal, fantastic. However, the game only starts getting challenging once you've done like about 30 hours of the game and you've gotten to the proud mode difficulty. From easy all the way up to maniac, you could probably play the entire game with AI companions. And once you've gotten to the end game and grinded enough, you can do the hardest quest in the game with AI companions. Where's the fun in that? What happened to the fun factor? Back to Helldivers real quick. First of all, this game isn't even full priced. It's, I believe, $49 Canadian, which is phenomenal. At first, I wasn't really interested in buying the game because I was like, I don't want to pay for something that has a battle pass, and then I'm paying $89 if you want to be specific, for a game that has a battle pass. Turns out, game is 50 bucks. And then I saw the battle pass, right? I was like, okay, obviously they need to make their money some way. In the game, you can buy cosmetics, armor, and weapons using medals that you get from completing games. And then you have super credits as well, which is real life money to buy other things that you would like to buy. You have two battle passes. One is the regular, and the second one is the premium battle pass, where you use your super credit to unlock, but then you can unlock everything else in the premium battle pass using the medals. How do you obtain medals, you ask? Very simple. You play the game. You complete missions, and they give you a decent amount of medals per mission. If you complete one mission on, I believe on the hard difficulty, you get 4 medals. If you complete 2 hard missions back to back, that's 6 medals. If you complete 3 hard missions back to back, that's 8 medals. That's not 8 medals total. That's 4 medals, and then another 6, which is 10, and then another 8, which is 18. The first page, there's 10 pages of the battle pass, by the way. The first page, most things cost 1 to maybe 5 medals, I believe. The most expensive thing on the first page is maybe 5, maybe let's say 8 medals total to complete for the most expensive thing in the battle pass. And the way you complete the battle pass is by purchasing the in-game items with in-game currency that you don't even have the option to buy. And little bonus, each page of the 10-page battle pass has super credits you can buy using medals. Each time you buy super credits, guess how many you get? 100. 100 times 10? 1,000. Want to guess how much the premium battle pass cost? 1,000 super credits. Just by playing the game, you can accumulate enough super credits to then buy the premium battle pass, technically all for free. And if that wasn't enough, you can find super credits in game while you're playing. And it's not like you're gonna find 1 super credit on a mission. The most I've ever found, I believe, was 13 in one chest. I found a 13 premium currency. Mind you, the premium battle pass is 1,000. And you can buy some items in the store as well. Maybe 400 super credits, 200 super credits, 100 super credits. I found 13. 10 missions would be enough for me to buy something I want in the superstore that isn't a part of the battle pass. It is fantastic, and I promise you that even though Helldivers is a $50 game, it is going to probably out-earn every other live service game that we're going to get from any AAA developer studio. Helldivers is a great example. It's a great jump off to talk about the problem in the gaming industry in the modern day era. Spider-Man had a $300 million budget, 15-hour game. And I'm being generous because I completed the game in 14 hours. If you guys don't believe me, I have pictures. I can prove that I beat Spider-Man 2 100% of the game in 14 hours. Forspoken, $100 million budget, flopped. Suicide Squad, in development for 10 years, flopped. And I'll tell you why. This is my belief. Too many games are trying to be movies. In Spider-Man 2, you can see Peter's eyelids, his retinas dilate when he's talking. Cool, fantastic, great. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I honestly, I don't even care. Peter wears a mask 90% of the time. Why do I need Peter and Miles and MJ's irises to dilate while I'm playing the game? I do not care. Make a good game. Make it my money's worth. The graphics of Spider-Man, for Forspoken, for Suicide Squad, all of these games have fantastic graphics. But where's the oomph? Where's the meat and potatoes of the game? Now, Spider-Man, fantastic gameplay. I could have asked for more, but 15 hours for a $90 game, AAA, because you wanted to spend 50% of your budget on cinematics that people are gonna skip on replay playthroughs? Why? And then you have Helldivers that looks like a end of era PS4 game that more people are going to play for longer and for years to come, because the developers of Helldivers understand that the most important thing about game development is making a good game. People will accept terrible dialogue, will accept bad graphics, will accept a controversial plot if the gameplay loop is good, and Helldivers has mastered it. Again, this isn't a review, this is more of a rant on how fantastic Helldivers has been, and a little jab at the current gaming industry market. And unfortunately, things are not going to change because the big head honchos at the top of the gaming industry are not listening to the consumer. They're listening to a vocal minority that is yapping on Twitter, complaining about, oh, we need more representation and I need this in my games and I want it to be more cinematic and give me more MJ missions or whatever, instead of listening to the actual people that are purchasing the game and playing their games. I am more than happy to drop some extra cash on Helldivers because one, it's a $50 game, and two, I have had more fun playing Helldivers than pretty much any other game that came out this year. And again, I know the year has just started. I know we're very early on, but I decided to skip on filming a video because I wanted to play more Helldivers, because that's how good of a game it is. Anyways, this was just a bit of a rant on Helldivers. Go buy the game, support Arrowhead because they're a fantastic developer. They understand what the people want, and what the people want is a good game that is fun. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. By the way, the game has crossplay also. We need more games with crossplay. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you getting the game? Do you have the game? If you have it, what's the best way that you've died? Let me know in the comment section below. And while you're down there, be sure to hit like, share, notification, all of that good stuff. And if you don't want to, well, remember, at the end of the day, I'm just some guy on the internet, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. By the way, today's goal is 10 likes. Can we do it? Can we get to 10 likes and 4 comments? Let's see. I leave it up to you guys.